Howdy, hi, and hello, everyone. Today we're diving into Escaped Chasm by Timmy Chang. You may already be familiar with Timmy Chang as one of the co-artists for Deltarune and Undertale, working alongside Toby Fox. Escaped Chasm is an RPG Maker game, similar to the RPG Maker horror games that became so popular over the last, decade? It dropped in April 2019 as her solo debut. It's effectively her first full game to release. It acts as a compact love letter to the idea of atmosphere over mechanics, and I'll get into what that means here in a minute. First things first, if you're just here to find out whether or not I like the game, I do, but I don't love it. I'd say it's a very solid 7.5. Now, to be clear, that isn't a bad thing. 5 is average, and I can enjoy an average game, so being 2 or 2.5 points above means that you're well within the good ranking. For me, it doesn't quite reach the highs due to its length and its pacing, which I'll get into now. But first, a summary. You play as an unnamed lonely girl whose parents are mysteriously absent throughout the game. She explores her home, writes in her diary, and drifts into a dream sequence each night. Over the course of the game, you spend roughly 30 minutes to maybe an hour if you get multiple endings. It's a very short game. The visuals for this game are pretty strong. You've got expressive pixel art, muted blues and grays, which give a melancholy to the world, and a few bursts of red here and there, specifically around one particular character. Funny enough, though I feel like it's not his best work, the music was apparently created by Toby Fox himself. It's very simple, but it fits the game world. A lot of emphasis is given to the fact that the main character is an artist, and she spends most of her days drawing and writing in her diary. She dreams about being one of the characters from her drawings, which you can see posted up on the wall next to her bed and her snake. Oh, did I not mention the snake? She has a pet snake named Melody. It's kind of cute, though Melody is apparently sick at the start of the game, and you find out why towards the end. The atmosphere I would describe as lonely and vaguely surreal. It's an empty house, and it reminds me of being a kid when my parents would go on a trip for a couple of days and leave me home alone. Just sort of bumming around the house with nothing to do. If I had to summarize the themes and tone of the game, I would say that the themes are loneliness, escapism, a blend of fantasy and reality. The game nails the feels without over-explaining, though sometimes I wish it would explain a little more. I'm not actually sure how the story goes. After playing it all the way through to the end, I still don't know what's happening. I'll get into it. As you play the game, you wander about the house, interacting with objects, occasionally noticing things that are out of place, like a chair being moved or a painting being upside down. At one point, you run into a new character. This is the only other character in the game. His name is Zeta, though I don't think you find that out in this game. He's sort of demon-y looking. He's the only character in the entire game that is in a different color. Though I should say he's the only sprite in the game that's a different color. Everything in the game is blue, but Zeta appears red, sort of hinting at his otherworldly origin. Sadly, you don't really get much info on this guy. He just sort of appears, has some vague lines, disappears, reappears, has more vague lines, disappears. He plays a more expansive role in the next game, which, by the by, shameless plug, I'm currently doing a Let's Play of. The pacing in this game is bare bones. Most of the game, you just wake up, explore the house, write in your diary, and go to sleep. It's a little slow and empty, and I guess that does help with the atmosphere, but it doesn't help much with excitement or intrigue. I found myself being a little bored, and I think if the game weren't so short, I maybe wouldn't have finished it. However, like I said, the game is 30 minutes to an hour, so that's not so bad at all. Generally, I would describe the characters as vague. The main character is sad or melancholic, which is about the only thing I can use to describe her other than a little cute. And Zera is mysterious and red, and that is all I know about him. The game really could have done with a little bit more fleshing out, I think. Overall, the game didn't have too many bugs, but there was one right at the end that screwed me out of seeing the ending. So, be warned, you may have to replay the game, potentially. Okay, from here on out, spoilers. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. I am going to talk about the ending, because it's the most interesting part of the game, but I know a lot of you will want to play the game for yourselves. After all, it's only 30 minutes, and I've linked the game in the description below. It's on itch.io, and it's good. Like I said, 7 out of 10. Not bad, and only 30 minutes long. Go play it. But, okay, for those of you who stick around, time for the spoilers. First off, the bad endings. And the first ending that I received, the shattered ending, as people have been calling it online. Essentially, if you go outside on day 3 and ignore the warnings about the void, you can step out into the endless nothing that's outside. Hey, by the way, the world is dying. Apparently, I think? It's, again, never explained. But if you step out there, you shatter, or die, or get deleted. Not super clear, but it's probably not good. The second bad ending is the one you get if you get all the way to the end of the game and then chicken out at the last second. Zera presents the opportunity for you to leave, potentially saving your parents, though he doesn't explain how. The only thing he does explain is that if you leave, you lose all your memories, meaning that you'll be in a new world, in a new form, and you won't know anything. You'll just be somewhere else, which is better than here, but, yeah. Kind of, I mean, it's not a hard decision because the alternative is die, but it would be a hard decision if there were literally any other options. There's also a sort of secret ending, the third bad ending, and considered to be the worst ending. I didn't even get this one because I didn't even consider doing this, but there's a doll on the kitchen floor on the 4th day. If you choose not to pick up the doll before going into the parents' room to, get your closure before you leave, then you get a secret-ish ending where a freaky demon thing does something. And then you die, I think, maybe. Nothing is explained, everything is up for interpretation, but it's definitely not good, whatever it is. It could even be Zera, but I doubt it. Maybe it's whatever's eating the world. The last ending, and the good ending, the only good ending, is that you accept the offer. You go to another world, you lose your memories, and maybe you save your parents? As a bonus, you get transformed into your ideal self, which for the main character is a furry wolf girl. Yeah, those drawings on the wall and those dreams of strangeness were actually hinting that the main character is a furry, I guess, and she wants to turn into a wolf girl. It's a little silly, but I get it. A lot of artists are like that. Again, I sadly didn't get to see this transformation because the game bugged out and froze, which you can see in the hour-long Let's Play video that I uploaded to the channel. So if you want to see that, you go play the game. It only takes 30 minutes, if you're not a slow idiot like me who wastes time walking around the same 2 rooms. Alright, time for a summary. Despite some sparse storytelling and a game-breaking bug, Escaped Chasm delivers a strong, atmospheric story in a gorgeous art style, and some quiet dread mixed in. At under an hour long, it's bite-sized narrative horror, a little bit of existentialism. I'd say it's worth checking out if you dig indie narrative games like RPG horror games. If you're a fan of Omori or Yume Nikki, this might be up your alley. It's not as big as those ones, but it's a first game from a new dev, so I'm not gonna dock too many points for that. Like I said, solid 7.5 out of 10. Go play it, I recommend. I'm currently playing the follow-up or sequel to this game, known as Dweller's Empty Path. In that one, we actually get to learn a little bit more about Zera, and the mysterious bunny-eared girl from one of the dream visions. I've already uploaded the first 3 episodes, so you can go enjoy that after watching this. And once I'm done making my Let's Play series on it, I'll make a review of that one as well. Something tells me it's getting like a 9 out of 10. It's really cool, and my only complaint about it so far has been that occasionally I get lost, but I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag with a compass and a map, so that's maybe more my fault. But hey, let me know in the comments which ending you get when you play the game. If you play the game, which I hope you do. Did the game leave you unsettled or sad? And oh, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, I have to say these things. I hate saying these things. But hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end. This is the first video that I've put this much effort into. Anyway, bye.